we go. If I can get this down in the 50s in July, I feel happy. Gives the body a little bit of a shock at least. Kind of get some sense of that. Benefits of an ice bath, or a cold plunge, or a chilly plunge. You take the label. Today I got to thinking back to this I believe speech that I would always give close to graduation, because it was an assignment I gave my seniors, asking them that as they were 18 or getting ready to turn 18, how significant it was to really reflect and take some introspection on what's your deep, true belief. And mine stayed the same. It was enjoy the moment. And it came up today because I saw something regarding realizing where your life is and having some satisfaction for what you've achieved and where you are. As I normally do, I qualify that by saying, in no means is this a suggestion not to dream big, not to push yourself, not to try to improve, not to become better, but not at the sake of punishing yourself for where you are. I think it's important to look at your life and look at the things you've achieved to get to this place. And if you can always look to make tomorrow better than today, then that improvement or that self-improvement is a fantastic thing. But if you never enjoy where you are today and you're constantly beating yourself up for not having achieved enough or not gotten there fast enough, then you're going to live a miserable life. There's going to be no satisfaction, no reward. It's really easy to look at the things you haven't achieved. But instead, when you get up in the morning, look back on the day before and look at the things you have done. The passing comment that made somebody's day, the number of things you've checked off your to-do list. And perhaps, if it was a day that you feel like not much happened, then maybe the way to look at that is, I was able to really bring myself back to center, to de-stress, to get myself to a point where today I can tackle those projects and I can get ahead of where I want to be. But it's important every day to see the good things that we've done in our lives and to realize we are achieving, we are growing, we are moving forward. So while growth is an incredible thing and growth is something that we should push for every single day, reflecting on our accomplishments is also an important thing because it's something we can build upon. One of the suggestions I gave many of my students was when they make their to-do list, and oftentimes their to-do list would have 18 or 20 things on it, to leave that master list on their desk and then take a smaller card and put 3 or 4 accomplishable things on there, so that at the end of the day, rather than look at everything you haven't achieved, you can take a moment to look at all the things that you have done. And if you knock 3 or 4 things off for 6 days, you've not only knocked out your huge master list, but you've also done some things that weren't even on it moving forward. So that's my advice today. As I sit and think about those This I Believe speeches, I'm also reminded of one. And maybe I'll post a link and put it up. I haven't revisited it for a while since I've stopped teaching. But of one of my former students, Sophie Crossley, did a beautiful video that went along with her list, capturing so much of the beauty of Cape May. But it was enjoy the small things. And that's a great lesson too, because really, what are the big things but the small things that have added up to become something major? So I'm going to end it with a quote that kind of ties everything together, I hope, if I'm rambling correctly. And that quote is, the days are long and the years are short. Don't get caught up in looking past the day, because those short years go by quickly. Try to capture each day, make it count for you, do something memorable, and really get to a point where when you put your head on the pillow at night, you can be proud of who you are. You can be proud of what you've done. As I said yesterday, do some good in the world, make a difference. And I'm going to end with the same point I said yesterday. If you want to change the world, change yourself. Thanks, everybody. I probably am going up to TCNJ to run a workshop, so I really won't, most likely won't be posting anything tomorrow unless I get a chance to tape one more thing this morning before I have to leave. So I'll talk to you soon.